A big no on that.
Why?
Well, when I wanted to edit a solo, I had to pull out a razor blade and start cutting pieces of tape. And we'd have little pieces of tape here and here. Oh, that's this note. This is this note. You know, today it's a click of the mouse. People used to think we came from Detroit because Detroit was the first city where we headlined a major arena, Cobo Hall.
Mm-hmm.
Up at that point, we were still playing 2,500 seaters on the east and west coast.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, once Alive broke, you know, the rest is history.
Well, you know, it's kind of.
I hate that cliche,
I
but
know,
it's,
I like
but
it.
it's easy.
I know, but it's true. As that particular town, it's really kind of an unusual music mix because you have Motown and you have pretty hard rock.
We always used to stay at the Hilton. I remember I went to the bar one day with Peter, and lo and behold, I didn't realize the Yankees were in town. So I'm sitting at the bar with Mickey Mantle, Whitey Ford,
Wow.
and Roger Maris.
Wow.
It was insane. And, you know, those guys were getting loaded.
Well, and so
back
were
in the
you.
day,
was
that's
I,
what
so
they
was
did.
I.
And so were you.
Yeah.
And so were you. Well, how many years sober now? 12?
Yeah.
That
You know,
definitely is.
I don't make a big deal about it. I don't preach to anybody. I think if you want to drink and take drugs, go right ahead. You got to learn your own lessons, you know. That's why I called my book No Regrets.
What made you stop?
The definitive, you know, they always say an alcoholic has this one defining moment, the clarity. My daughter gave me a call from Florida. She was living in Florida at the time, you know, and she's in the program. And I had relapsed with my sponsor. And, you know, your sponsor's the guy that's supposed to keep you sober
Yeah.
and give you direction. But we both decided to go out and get drunk, and which was kind of a weird thing to happen. But my daughter gave me a call about 2 months later after that had transpired, and she said, "Dad, you're on the wrong path. Please." And that night I called my sponsor, went to a meeting, and it's been 12 years since I had a beer or any other type of alcohol.
Well, good for your daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For-
And good for
she's
you
got
as a
like
dad.
3 years now. What?
Good for you as a dad.
Well, I try to do my best. She's living out in Newport Beach in a townhouse, and she works in a mall. She's got her stuff together.
Hey,
I
that's
feel
fine.
guilty
Why do you feel guilty?
because I never took a guitar lesson.
Well, some people are naturally gifted.
And you can't read music, right?
No.
Well, so what? Paul McCartney can't read music.
You know, if it sounds good, do it. That's the way, that's always been my motto, you know. And like when I'm writing guitar solos, I don't write them. I just say, hit the record button and I play. I empty my head. I do 3 or 4 takes. And then we'll take the front end of one, the middle of another one, and the tail end of another one. And of course, in Pro Tools, you can edit it seamlessly.
And 2 of the songs on Spaceman, which will be released tomorrow, feature Gene Simmons.
Yes. Did you know that I'm his only friend in the world?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, so many times I've heard him say, I have no friends. And he said that I was doing a vault experience with him at Capitol Records in Los Angeles. The next day I sent him an email and I said, Gene, I'm your friend. Don't ever say that. And he's kind of taken me under his wing. You know, he took me to Australia with him. He was supposed to go to Japan with me, but for some reason he canceled at the last minute.
Well, you just hired his band.
I stole them.
You hired his solo band, Gene Simmons' solo band,
Oh.
and to be your band.
Oh.
And is it true that your very first performance went flawlessly without a single rehearsal?
Right.
They didn't have to rehearse. They were Gene Simmons'
They're
band.
all
Now they're his band.
they're all fans of mine, and they know
So they
every
know
one
all
of my
the music.
songs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, farewell tour.
I think it's
Now,
like calling
many
it the end of
years?
the road tour.
Now, look, I know that you have expressed an interest in getting back into that band at some point, but if they're going to be doing their farewell tour, that better happen fast.
Well, you know, for the last 2 years, ever since I got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, people have been asking me, are you going to go back with Kiss? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. And I haven't been asked, so.
Right, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're Gene's only friend.
I know, but, you know, Gene is about money. So, you know, I was doing a thing in Los Angeles at the Musical Institute in front of 500 people. I was doing a Q&A, and they said, are you going to be part of the reunion tour? And I said, you know when I'm going to be part of it? When Doc McGee gets a call from the promoters and says, we'll pay you double if Ace is on the on the bill. If that doesn't happen, I probably won't do it.
Well,
It's about money. I'm not going to lie.
Well, Gene's-
Everybody knows it, and Gene will be the first one to
But
admit
then
it.
it'll be worth more money with you in it.
Yes.
That's obvious.
right. And
To
Gene's
everyone.
a smart businessman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gene's a very smart businessman.
One of my favorite pastimes.
That you haven't given
You
up.
know, there's a 12-step program for that, too.
I know.
Maybe he doesn't need it.
I don't need it. I only gamble like 4 or 5 times a year.
Okay.
Oh, that's not an
Usually
addiction.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Okay.
Atlantic City if I'm on the East Coast.
Do you have a quitting point?
No. When my money runs out.
Okay, that's the quitting point.
Yeah, that's a good
But, I
quitting point.
walk out, I'll have like 10 grand and I'll say, if I lose the 10 grand, I'm done. I'm expecting a big crowd because the last time I did it, it was like 500 people there and we only had 2 days to promote it. We've been promoting this for a month. So, when they say it's going to be 2 hours, I don't believe it. Because, I can't walk out if there's 250 people still left on the line.
Well, I know. You have to take care of everybody. That's what a true star does. Someone that is devoted to the audience as well as the audience being devoted to them.
Great. The fans made me who I am today. They bought me all my cars, my estate,
You have an estate.
Well, I don't know.
You have an
Yeah, I
estate.
just moved into an estate. That's the truth. I get lonely when sometimes I hang out with my maid.
Okay. Ace Frehley,
But there's always Gene.
Gene Simmons'
Your
only friend.
Well,
Gene's-
he's going to come down. He came down to my last place.
Actually, that would have been a great name for an album. Gene Simmons' only friend.
Yeah.
Ace Frehley.
For the next one.
Somebody was telling me who saw an interview with me and Gene. We did a Q&A in Australia, and they said, you guys are like Bob Hope and Bing Crosby. And wouldn't we have a funny show together?
Yeah, which one was Bob and which one was Bing?
I don't know. You got to watch it.
Okay. Ace, thanks for visiting
Thank
with us
you,
this
Ace.
morning.
My
here at
pleasure.
204